Hello and welcome to another episode of Excalibur CCG TV's Talking Comics, where we cover the big number ones for the coming up week and also some of the big storylines. This next one will be for November 14th, 2018. We're your hosts. I'm Mark.
I'm Olivia.
And we are in two locations, in Shreveport, Louisiana, where we are currently filming, and also in Texarkana on the Texas side. Any info you need to find us or contact us can be found on our website, excaliburccg.com, or our respective Facebook pages. I can't think of any big announcements. The sale is going on right now as we speak, so by the time you see this, it will be all over. And we want to thank you in advance and apologize for the parking lot, because they're working on it.
We can't control any of
We
that.
cannot control any of that, no.
We don't really know much about it, so we can't tell you why it's happening.
Yeah, or why they're doing it the way they're doing it, but it is what it is, so bear with us. Alright, I guess that brings us to our big number ones, and I guess I started off this time.
With the number 10.
With a number 10, after a number 700, which is even more confusing. This is Avengers number 10 from Marvel Comics. Jason Aaron and David Marquez and various. And this is the Earth's Most Hated Heroes. After 700 issues of saving the world, you'd think the Avengers would be due some celebration, but instead the whole world seems to be gunning for them, especially Namor's fearsome new Defenders of the Deep, which is awesome, and the reimagined Russian super soldiers of the Winter Guard. And that's not to mention the shocking surprise the U.S. government has in store for our heroes. Interesting. Plus the all-new Agents of Wakanda. The mystery of the Avengers 1 million BC deepens. A key revelation concerning the resurrection of Wolverine. And the next startling new Avenger is revealed. And I have no clue who they're throwing in there this time.
Is it going to be a new character or someone who's just not an Avenger? Because Spider-Man was an Avenger for a real long time.
Yeah, after not being an Avenger for a real long time. So, you never know. Never know.
Okay, Bitterroot number 1 by Image. Written by David Walker and Chuck Brown, on art and cover art, Sanford Green. In the 1920s, the Harlem Renaissance is in full swing. And only the Sangaree, I'm not fully sure, family can save New York and the world from the supernatural forces threatening to destroy humanity. But the once great family of monster hunters has been torn apart by tragedies and conflicting moral codes. The Sangaree family must heal the wounds of the past and move beyond their differences, or sit back and watch a force of unimaginable evil ravage the human race.
Okay, cool. Always love the Monster Hunter stuff. It's always fun stuff.
1920s Monster Hunter stuff.
1920s Monster Hunter, even better. Alright, next up for me from Marvel Comics again is Black Order number 1 of 5. Written by Derek Landy and art by Philip Tan. This obviously from the Infinity War into their own limited series. They are the 5 Dreadlords, the Call Obsidian, Thanos' most feared warriors and disciples, ruthless villains, 201. The Black Order has been dispatched by the Grand Master to destabilize a burgeoning empire, and along the way they come to realize that as big and as bad as they are, there is always someone bigger and better. And this sounds like a kind of I like the Black Order. There's interesting characters, so I'll be checking this one out.
Okay, from DC, Electric Warriors number 1 of 6 by Steve Orlando and Travel Foreman. I was probably Travel Foreman.
Oh, well, I think it actually is Travel.
That's a good name.
It is.
Travel Foreman.
Travel Foreman. He's in charge of all the traveling.
Of the art. Cover art. A new tale for the new tale of the future DC universe, set in a previously unexplored timeline, the Cosmic Dark Age. Years after the Great Disaster, the Earth started to rebuild and rejoin the Universal Coalition. In order to prevent a galactic war, different worlds throughout the known cosmos have created a new system of competitive combat to give each participating planet their own voice in the intergalactic struggle.
That was enough.
lots of words. There's definitely lots more words to come.
Stay tuned.
So, in case you zoned out, it's in the future times, and each tribe gets a person to be their leader and like fight evil together. You're nominated for the superhero team, known as the Electric Warriors. Each world has one diplomatic gladiator chosen to possess the electric seed and fight for their homeland as the Electric Warrior. Each fighter forsakes their personal life in the name of peace. So what happens when Earth can't choose a single combatant and sends two instead? Crazy.
That is crazy.
Earth would do that.
Always Earth bucking the rules and all that.
The Bruiser Warcry, that's his name, Warcry, represents the humans of Earth, while Deep Dweller, that's his name, a shapeshifter from the Octopus tribe, represents the animal kingdom. Can they maintain one common goal, or will they tear Earth's tenuous coexistence to shreds and destroy the rest of the universe with it? Oh, and Warcry also has a powerful relic from Earth's past, Superman's cape!
Ooh. Interesting.
So that's where it ends up in the future.
Okay. Well, that sounds
Warcry.
like kind of fun. That's a mini. Okay, that's a mini series.
It's a mini-series, so,
Okay.
I mean, there's a lot going on, but it's only a mini-series, so you don't have to keep up with it for too long. So that's always good.
Yeah. Sounds like a fun deal. All right. From Boom Studios. This is one a lot of people have been waiting for. All you brown coats, get ready. This is Firefly #1 from Greg Pak and Dan McDade on the art. Captain Malcolm Mal Reynolds, a defeated soldier who opposed the unification of planets by the totalitarian governed alliance, will undertake any job, legal or not, to stay afloat and keep his crew fed. Find out now how, Brown Cow, his story began as Boom Studio delves into Mal's past, how he met his first mate Zoe, and the real truth about the War of Unification, the intergalactic civil war that divided friend and family alike. So I guess this is like a prequel thing.
I guess so. Infinity Wars, Infinity Warps. 1 of 2. They're only doing 2 of everything.
Only 2 of everything in the Infinity Wars thing.
Warps.
Whoops. Yeah, 2 issues.
Marvel Comics, obviously. Ryan North and various on writing and on art. Natasha. Bustos, and various. When you gaze into the warp, you get more stories of mad 2-in-1 heroes. It's a Marvel 2-in-1.
It is, like in Brilliant One.
Read about the star siblings of the warped universe. Mr. Invisible and Hot Rocks. That's a great name, Hot Rocks. Together they form the Terrific 2.
Okay.
I think that's... They did good on the names for them.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Then see how the covert programs of the Green Room created the gamma-powered Green Widow. I don't know who's green. Who would be green?
Widow. I guess she's just, I don't know.
Maybe she's Hulk?
Maybe she's a Hulk Widow smash-up. Maybe.
I don't know. I haven't seen
Or the Green
her.
Goblin.
I haven't looked at her.
I don't know. Yeah, we'll see.
And join Moon Squirrel and Tippy-Soar. Moon Squirrel is a great name. They're really good with the names. Except for the Iron Hammer.
Iron Hammer is lame. Yeah.
It's a little lame, but I don't know what else they could have done.
Tony Thor. Thor Stark, I don't know.
His name was
Maybe.
Thor Stark.
Was it?
Yeah.
No, I didn't read it, so.
So join Moon Squirrel and Tippy-Soar as they save the planet from the most dangerous threat it's ever faced.
Okay. Well, and everybody that's been enjoying these little mashups, the Infinity mashups
great.
and all that, they're apparently going to be keeping that little universe around after it's all said and done. So, next up from me, the big one from Marvel Comics, Uncanny X-Men #1, the relaunch finally. This is Ed Brisson and Various, and Mahmoud Asrar and Various. The Children of the Atom are back. They never left.
To all the X-Men comics that are already out.
Right. Yeah, well, they they're ending.
But now they're uncanny, so.
Right. Blue, gold, red, all that's gone.
Oh, okay.
So Uncanny is going to be a weekly new ongoing series kicking off with a 10-part weekly epic. There we go. The flagship X-Men series that started it all is back and better than ever. Remains to be seen, but we'll see. Starting with a mysterious and tragic disappearance, the X-Men are drawn into what might be their final adventure. So we'll see, yeah, 10-part weekly thing, and then after that, I'm sure they'll be branching out into all your other X books and all that, from spinning out from all that.
Okay, William Gibson, Alien 3. I think it's like Jim Henson's blank, Disney's blank. William Gibson's Alien 3,
Yes.
number 1. We've had a little tiny poster of it in the
Yes,
shop.
we have.
One kid really liked it. It's so big. That kid was great. He had some other stuff he was talking about. He thanked Wolverine for telling him where the bathroom was.
Yes, he did. Very, very sincerely thanked him.
Yeah, that was a great kid. If that's your kid, bring him back. He's great. So you may or may not have seen this small poster. Dark Horse Comics.
Yes.
With writers Johnny Christmas.
Johnny Christmas. That's an awesome name.
And of course, William Gibson.
Yes.
With art by Johnny Christmas and Tamara Bond Villain.
Bond villain. She's a Bond villain. No D. Just
yeah, Bond Villain.
Bond villain. That's just funny.
Bond Villain. I don't know. But I do know that this is an official adaptation of the original screenplay for Alien 3, written by William Gibson, obviously the award-winning science fiction author of the cyberpunk cult classic Neuromancer.
Yeah. Okay.
I've been told he's also the inventor of cyberpunk.
Allegedly, yes.
Allegedly. You'll see familiar characters and places, but not all is the same in this horrifying Cold War thriller. After the deadly events of the film Aliens, so the first one, the spaceship Sulico.
Sulico.
I haven't watched the Alien movie. I guess there's one alien.
There's one alien, and then Aliens was the second one. And then this was gonna come after Aliens.
Alien 3.
Alien, yeah.
I don't know if they were planning on releasing this or not. I just know it was written.
It was written.
And it wasn't made into a movie.
It was not. But now
this
it's a
could have
comic.
been just a great fan fiction that he now has something to do with. After the deadly events of the film Aliens. Oh, so the film Aliens.
So that's the second.
After the second one. Okay, so it is a number 3.
Yes, it
the
is.
spaceship Sulico, carrying the sleeping bodies of Ripley, Hicks, Newt, and Bishop, are intercepted by the Union of Progressive Peoples. What the UPP forces don't expect is another deadly passenger that is about to unleash chaos between two governmental titans intent on developing the ultimate Cold War weapon of mass destruction.
Okay. Very interesting.
So World War II plus, or I guess somewhat post-World War II.
Cold War stuff, yep.
Aliens from the movie Alien.
And
other stuff.
Other stuff from the second one, Ripley and Hicks and Newt. And Bishop. Bishop is there. Okay. Alright, and the UPP. Are you down with UPP? I'm not down with UPP.
UPPS?
Anyway, that is it. That is, that's the big number ones and storylines and such for the next week. And as always, there's tons more stuff coming out. Shelves will be full of new comics, so come on by if you can park in the parking lot. Park in the street if you have to. I don't care.
I don't think that's safe.
Probably not. But as always, like, share, and
subscribe. What? Whoa!
What?
We gotta talk about our
crud.
comics.
We got our comics coming up. Okay. All right. I guess this is the current back issue thing. I completely brain farted.
Talk about Deathlok.
I'm going to talk about Deathlok, the Demolisher. This is like the OG original Deathlok. This was a trade collection for the low price of $39.99. If you get it, while the sale's going on, it's even cheaper. But this is the original Deathlok from...
But the sale's over, so I'm sorry.
Well...
You can wait till next year. That'll be a while.
It will be a while, but hopefully you've already come in and bought it, and then this will have to be a reorder. Weird how that works. This is collecting the Astonishing Tales issues that he was started out in. The Marvel Spotlight issue. There's a Marvel Team Up and a Marvel 2-in-1 and a Captain America. But this is like the OG Deathlok from the 70s before I think they changed up his origin and all that kind of stuff in the 90s. Kind of changed the character a little bit. But this is the one I grew up reading, and this is the one I really enjoyed. Couldn't wait for the next issue of Astonishing Tales to come out to read about Deathlok. Very cool series. Everything in one book, everything you need. Come by and get it if you haven't already for the sale.
Okay, something old, something new. Well, that's also old. Marvel Knights.
Yay, it's the 20th anniversary.
Yep, it's back. I don't know how long it's going to be here.
I have no idea. I don't know if that's an ongoing or a mini.
But
I'm assuming it's a mini, but I don't
definitely has a part 2 on sale in 2 weeks. That's 1 week for you.
That's right.
When watching this video.
This is correct.
So what if every superhero forgot they were a superhero?
Ooh.
And everyone else forgot they were a superhero.
That's kind of Marvel
and they just
from a few years ago.
Didn't exist anymore. Like, at one part, they're checking his ID, and it's just blank. There's no picture, there's no info.
Weird.
So, who's behind this? And then who's behind that guy that you think might be behind this?
The layers upon layers.
Yes. So, you know, who has caused this? Who actually remembers stuff? Some people have, like, awoken from their not knowing who they are, but even after figuring out who they are, they still don't know everything. So that's kind of weird.
That is weird.
But it's got some cool covers, so check those out. There's 3 covers, and I like 2 of them. That was not bad.
Donnie Cates writing. Travel Foreman, there he is.
Yep.
Travel Foreman. He's right. He's drawing. He's drawing it. Okay, well that does cover it, Kim. And that is our show for this week. As always, like, share, and
subscribe
again, and comment down below what you're digging, what you're not digging, what you're looking forward to. What do you think about the videos? How'd you like the new Halloween movie? I loved it. It was awesome, I thought. All that kind of good stuff. But until next time, keep reading good comics, and we shall see you later.